Out of every month so far for this entire year, this month has by far been my biggest, at least when it comes to the games I played. Also, yeah, I'm recording this while hella sick, but I started off the month by playing the entirety of LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on stream. The amount of memories I have of this game is crazy, and replaying it in the big old year of 2025 brought them back in full force, and I really need to get back to most of the LEGO games. It's crazy how every game uses the same systems with mostly the same progression and level design, yet they managed to make every single one feel unique. And The Complete Saga, I have to say, is one of their best. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I'll be so hyped to see the new LEGO Batman coming out next year. Then I played the Skate Story demo. Holy fuck. This isn't a game, it's an experience. 10 out of 10 soundtrack, incredibly unique concept, and just an overflowing well of artistic creativity and expression. It feels as if Hyperdemon had a baby with old school Skate while puffing a cigarette laced with something wild. The game fully comes out in December and I'll most likely be picking it up, but damn is this something special. And of course, like everybody else, I played Megabonk. Now, it is a very fun game, feeling like a mix of Risk of Rain 2 with Vampire Survivors. This is my type of shit, but I find it really hard to play the game for long sessions because, at a point, progression just screeches to a halt and the game gets really repetitive. But ignoring that, we needed something fresh like this for a long time. Every character is unique, all the items and tomes are fun to combine, and when you get a good build going, the game is a blast. Is Vetinad actually Danny? I don't know. I don't know what to think. Get out of my head. But continuing my horniness for roguelikes, nothing gets me up more than Risk of Rain 2. And after taking enough of a break from it, I've come back to unlock all the DLC skins for every character. Now with over 300 hours in the game, it's hard for it to get exciting anymore. At a point, you understand the game well enough to get a good run going almost every time. But setting yourself little challenges or grinding unlocks and progression is always a good time. I'll come back to it in probably another 6 months or so, or when the new DLC comes, but yeah, still a fun game. And oh my god, I've come back to Metro Exodus again. If you know me, I've sung my praises for this game one too many times already, and going into my third playthrough of the last 2 years, I was loving it. But for right now, I'm leaving it unfinished, because I really ain't got time for it. But when I first played the game, it was like no other. The graphics, still ahead of its time, look as beautiful as ever in today's age. The combat and looting progression is satisfying and really fits well with my playstyle. And the story, although basic, is really good. It's just a really good game. And while waiting for Arc Raiders to release, I've been messing about with a bit of the finals. And although I haven't really played since its launch, it's still an incredibly fun shooter. Nowadays though, while I don't really have the time for it and PvP arena shooters aren't really my thing anymore, I'd be amiss to call this game something other than great. It sucks that it's kinda been close to dead for its whole lifetime, but it makes sense. It's a basic shooter with great and unique mechanics, but it all feels too gimmicky and the skill ceiling feels too high to really be one of the top multiplayer games. But thankfully with Embark's next game, they've hit something special. Although Arc Raiders is fully released at the time of this video going up, you'll have to wait to hear about that next month. But here, I'm talking about the Service Lamb. I was considering buying it since it looked cool, and as a fan of extraction shooters and anything as immersive and creative as this in general, I thought I'd like it, but I was still on the fence about it. That was until I played the Service Lamb, and holy, it's my new favorite shizzle. You know it's good when my only complaint for the playtest was it not having enough content. Third-person combat is fun, easy questing and progression is fun, looting and exploration is fun, fighting arcs is fun, and the casual nature of the game is really what sets it as something I can see myself playing a lot. And I think it's important you guys should know that I've gone back to clicking away at pixels for hours on end. Like they say, you never quit, you just take longer breaks. Momentum Mod is a fan-made game that combines CS Surf, B-Hop, KZ TF2 rocket jump, and all types of source engine movement minigames into one whole package, and oh my lord, I've been waiting for this. Literally half my time playing CSGO was spent in surf maps and B-hop, and source movement is my shit. But recently while playing this, I found a deep love for KZ. And if you're interested or haven't heard of movement mod before, join the playtest. It's free on Steam, and while it's not fully released, there is still plenty of content and all the mechanics are working, so yeah, this is the shit. And then I returned to Kingdom 2 Crowns for a short playthrough with my brother. I remember playing the original Kingdom on mobile when I was younger, and while I have owned all the Kingdom games on Steam for years, I don't often go back to play the game, but I really should. This game has one of the most homely, warm and soothing atmospheres from anything I've ever played, and this is my most comforting comfort game out of the list of all of the games that I don't play enough. The gameplay is simple: pick up coins, pick up troops, and build your kingdom up and sell to other islands to repeat it all. It's just beautiful. And to mark off Spooky Month and Halloween season, I replayed all of Outlast and its DLC, Whistleblower. And although I haven't touched the game since my first playthrough back in January of 2023, I still would say that this is one of my favorite horror games. The setting and story just has the best combination of shit I like: a creepy asylum, supernatural monsters, cult-like brain-dead lunatics, and underground science experiments gone wrong. And while half of the horror is the jump scares, Outlast's tone and atmosphere, and especially the soundtrack, just gives such a spooky feel. And oh my god, is the DLC something special. This guy single-handedly made me feel weird tingles down my spine that no other horror media has given me. I might be planning on making a main channel video on it pretty soon, who knows, so stay hyped. And closing off the month, I went back to the Resident Evil 4 remake with a fresh playthrough, and I promise I'll actually finish it this time. Holy peak. Just combat and exploration in this game is unmatched, and as a fan of the modern Resident Evil games, the remake does a great job at bringing the old game back into the spotlight with a fresh coat of paint. While it is less horror-oriented than the rest of its franchise, with a larger focus on action and Leon feeling like a superhero, it's all gas, come on. If I ever hear someone taking a dig at Resident Evil 4, I'ma hit them with the 360 roundhouse right to the face. Absolute